Hello everyone and welcome back to Neo, The World Ends With You, Blind. On the last episode, we continued on with the collect-a-thon as we're trying to get all the Noisepedias completed. Well, the Noiseipedia completed, so that we can find out what every enemy drops. We did manage to get several enemies completed. We got the mammoth that we needed to get done. We found that there was a rhino that we could fight on this day that gave us a drop that we didn't have. We found that last noise that we hadn't fought, the Phasosaurus, which got us a bleep bloop, so added it to the graffiti wall. Headed over to some annoying ones on some other days where we had to fight them multiple times, like the Grunge Wolf on week 3, day 5, and the Pufferfish on week 2, day 1. So yeah, that got us 5 enemy drops that we wiped off the checklist. So let me just wipe those off the checklist. Those rows. Oh, those rows are separated by something. Okay, hide. Good. All right, so we're down to 9 enemies that we need to get all the noise from. So let's deal with the very annoying one. I mean, to be fair, of the 9 that are left, 7 we need to restart the day for to rematch them. So a lot of them are annoying, but this one's the first one that's very annoying because it just so happens to be on day 4. So we're gonna have to do a lot of things on this day, apparently. And also, this is gonna be doubly annoying because it is the final boss of the day. So yeah, we're gonna have to do a lot to get to this point. I'm gonna set my difficulty to easy. Just so we, you know, can breeze through the whole day. In fact, we might just keep it on easy for the whole day.
Let's move.
We're gonna ignore all the side quests because there's no point in doing those. I remember this. The guy is in the back alley. Oh yeah, this is the dive tutorial day.
Gotta focus.
What an awful. Pardon the intrusion! I must needs weather this storm.
This is mandatory, right?
Careful.
Ooh, look, I'm already getting the bronze because I'm on easy difficulty. Oh well.
This'll be easy.
I mean, I was planning on just keeping it on easy difficulty all day since we need to get the easy drop anyway from the boss.
In the bag.
But if I get the ultimate drop first, then I won't have to switch later and possibly forget.
We really killed it out there.
Which I could possibly forget. I've done it before.
I feel like we deserve better.
How are we gonna be on time? It took us less than 3 seconds. Oh, do I have to do all of the things? All the tasks as well? Ew. Hey, I will get to grind out some money here, though. Because I put in 5,000 yen here. Oop. I said I put 5,000 yen in here, and I get 5,500 back.
Let's move.
Ooh, was this blocked before? Wait. I'm gonna forget the sign if I don't. This one's the odd one out. It's a triangle. I almost grabbed the circle just because I thought it was circle. Is there something I could do to speed this up? Maybe I'll check in the next day to see if I actually had to do this. 3-chain battle, okay.
I suppose combat is inevitable.
Brace yourselves, everyone.
I wonder if this is more tedious than the jelly fight that we're gonna have to deal with next. 'Cause I don't really remember what happens on that day.
I think we've got this.
Ooh. I mean, I did remember that we do have to do the replay of that day. Because I don't think we get to fight it before the replay.
Bad, I'd say.
So we like have to go all the way to Utagawa, lose the giant fight with Kubo, start the replay, go all the way back to Tipsy Toes, and then Hashima will point us in the right direction after that. Hi, Kanon. Anything else I need to do? Huh? Shark noise.
Yes.
See, we know that I know that Ryuji appears at Tower Records, but there also is like we have to do the thing with the phone at the phone booth.
Yeah, are we awesome or what? The Wicked Twisters are on top.
So we're all the way through now.
Let's move.
I don't think he appears until we actually get his number, though. Yeah, he's not even there. Oh, wrong name.
You sure?
I was looking for one spelled R-Y-U-J-I, even though I knew that was incorrect. We don't have to go for everything. Hole in the crossing, dog's backside, haven covered in green. Okay. Let's go back to the scramble and get the other two. Then we'll head over to Modai and grab the last one.
Let's move.
I love how they just put a sticker on the Hachiko statue. You think I would know this because I've drinking there so much. Milk tea. Is that correct?
Let's
Thing is
move.
gone. Speaking of Hachiko Cafe.
Saved to see for ya.
Pretty
Shame
tasty.
really
hits the spot.
Keep on boosting that attack.
Really hits the spot.
You think we would get a tasty bonus from him eventually, right?
Pretty tasty.
He's not giving us one.
Man,
Pretty tasty anymore.
really hits the spot.
Pretty tasty.
Really hits the spot.
I think Neku's giving us more. Neku's actually giving us a tasty bonus. Oh, the attack is so close. I don't want to go over again. I'm drinking Hachiko stuff. I'm still under the effect of the decreased fullness. Ah, darn it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 7.
Gotta focus. Let's have a look.
Shall I proceed?
Yeah, we're gonna need to do 3 dives today.
Ready? Galaxy Brain, activate!
This'll be too easy.
Did the drop... I mean, there's a sound effect that happens there. What's that sound effect? Did the drop rate, like, change? Or is it just because we're doing it on easy, we already started bronze?
We got this.
Everything died there immediately. See, we're gonna get a B rank on our time
Don't
again,
do
which makes no
anything
sense.
stupid. We emerge triumphant. Don't distract me next time.
I should make sure that everything I have will get guaranteed for this fight. Everything's at 100. How much can I raise my level before? Okay, so I can't? Wow, what a jump. Goes from 80 to... Oh. I went the wrong way. Okay, so I can go up to 82.
Let's move.
I'm doing ultimate. I'm doing ultimate now. Wait, I didn't call him. Two, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay. Wasn't that correct?
Right.
Start with a number, then shrink your number. Oh, I went backwards.
Let's move.
I love how it said shrink and then I went up. Like the smart guy I am. See, I'd be nervous doing this fight, but
Gotta focus.
my confidence is
Awful affliction.
amazing right now. And it's guaranteed.
Galaxy Brain, activate!
It sucks that we have to do this rematch. Oh, there's 2 of you. Oh, there's 2 of you. Had I known that, maybe I would have tried to go for, because you drop 1, and you probably drop 1. So I get, what, 3 drops here? Yeah. So I should have done it where I did, like, ultimate, but with a slight chance of failure.
A gold star!
Because then maybe I could have, even though it wouldn't work, could have lucked out and got like the lower percentage drop for hard. Well, no, because I already have the hard drop. So is there a way for me to do it with the normal drop? And the easy drop? Oh, hi, Beat. So ominous that he appears here. He's given like that big of an big in quotation marks introduction. I think even if I lowered myself to like level 100, everything's guaranteed because of my stupid high drop rate. So I might need to take some jackpots off. Because we can go down to like 20, a times 20 multiplier, thanks to our base drop rate being that. So you know what? You actually get to lose this. Why not? You can lose this. There's no point in having swine time as a thing anymore. See, how about you not have this either? You have rapid reboot. Our dropper's at 60? Why? Oh, because our level. Hold on. Still guaranteed right now. Wow. Okay. 39 drop rate. We still have a drop rate somewhere that's getting boosted? Oh, everyone's wearing this stuff. But you weren't wearing one. There, how about now? It's still guaranteed. Sucks. After everything I just did, ruined my threads. Oh, you're still, there's 0% that, okay, hold on. These are all loads. Do I have like a hat that wouldn't give me a load for this? Sure. Okay, that gives us, that reduces it down to 20. There's actually a very high chance that it's still maxed out. Yeah, darn it. Okay, so we can't lower our drop rate anymore. So no matter what we do this time, we're going to get the normal drop no matter what. We can't get both easy and normal. Sucks. It also sucks that we technically could have done it with hold on, I can unlock this before. Never mind, guy's not here. If we didn't have the hard drop already, we could have done it with the hard drop and the ulti drop at least.
Let's have a look.
So then I will have to do this a minimum of 2 more times.
Onward I dive.
Okay, I can do this. Let's bring the pain, yo.
So this might just be everything we do all day. I mean, we wasted some time. If we went perfectly quick and like no detours, it probably would take us like 10, 11 minutes to finish the day off. Well, maybe even shorter. We got
Brace
the
yourselves, everyone.
we got the 2 dives that we have to do. We have the 3 chain we have to do. All the dialogue we have to do to get to that point.
We won!
And we have to find all 6 of the things and then input the correct number.
Couldn't be better.
It's about 10-ish minutes, I think. Possibly. Hold on. Oh, I already checked it off.
Let's move.
Like I said, I could just continuously do this over and over and just grind out money, but it also would be, like, not worth it. Dude, 10 minutes to get 500 yen.
Let's move.
I would go insane. Especially because we could get, like, almost $250,000 in, like, a minute by doing the Raven grind. I feel like we possibly could do the pufferfish grind now, and it'd be less dangerous than it was before. I didn't show it on screen just because I was doing it off screen, but I did
Seriously?
during my attempt of trying it out.
Time for a beatdown. Who's
I did get white. So, I mean, I don't have to count fails that happened off screen. I should be counting the fails that happened, like,
Better to do.
I mean, I don't know how many fails it's gonna be, because it's gonna be like an absurd amount. But, you know, like how during the flashback, like it goes black and white, and it has like the transition.
no sweat?
For some reason, and I don't know when, but the transition got reverted from the Neo the World Ends With You emblem
Expected nothing less.
back to the Spider-Man emblem. And I don't know when. And I noticed it one day. I was like, huh, why does that look like Spider-Man? Like, what happened to the Neo symbol? Like, huh. That's happened for a while, hasn't it? And I'm afraid to look and see when it started and just how many episodes it affected. I hope it didn't affect. That might have been it. I should definitely check like the last couple episodes, because I feel like it might have happened again.
Let's move.
Because I'm a freak when it comes to editing my videos, so I might know what the issue is. Oh, I forgot the thing back.
Let's move.
I forgot the thing back over in Center Street. Let me explain how I might be a monster at the way I edit videos. I have okay, so for like every episode, for until a certain point, they all go in the same project. So one project could have like 40 episodes in it, depending on how long the episodes are. One thing I noticed was that if the project goes over 24 hours, then when I render out the video, it might start rendering out like the wrong part. Because what I do is that I could put like a marker at the beginning of the episode and put a marker at the end of the episode, and I could render whatever's in between those two markers, which is how I render out videos. And there've been and you know that's been an issue before, where I would render out a video and it would render out like the audio of the video, but it would render out a completely different video. So I'd have to re-render it. And I'd be like, I don't know why this is causing it until I found out. But
There's more where that came from.
here's where I think the transition issue happened. I used a base file that had like nothing on it except for like the Spider-Man transition, so that I could just replace the image so that it would be a simple swap for the Neo symbol. But I think I kept the Spider-Man version in, and when like I had to start like a new project file because I hit the 24-hour mark because the series is very long, I might have copied over the Spider-Man transition and not the Neo transition. So the majority of this series might have had a Spider-Man transition instead of a Neo transition. I'm so afraid to see. Because that would add like a lot of editing fails. And I do count editing fails if people point them out.
Let's move.
But no one's pointed them out, but I know about it. So it'll bug me. And I said it out loud. So if I don't mention it, or if I don't like add the fails now, people will mention it, and then I'll have to add it regardless.
Okay, fine. Guess I'll put you out of your misery. Victory is all but assured.
You know, and we can also just like use it to inflate how many fails this series has had so far. Have we talked about how I feel like maybe we had like more fails in the past? Because we were a little bit less lax on like what was considered a fail. I mean, there's a very obvious one. There's a very obvious fail that happens. It's when we get a game over, or like we lose a life in like games that have a life system.
We won.
So for like doing good for a long time, there might not be a fail.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Like Kingdom Hearts 3 apparently had like no fails for like the first several dozen episodes. Because I don't think I died until we reached like oh God, what episode was it? I think it was 37 was the first fail, because we didn't die until we got like very far in the game. It was pound 97532. I do have a list. Where's my fail count spreadsheet? I did have it up. I was looking at this. I mean, the past couple of games have all been like the same amount of fails, roughly, despite the varying amounts of episodes. I mean, if we're looking for a series that had like barely any fails, Phoenix Wright only had 6. When we played Justice for All, that only had 6. Metroid Prime 3 only had 11. Bioshock 2 only had 8. I think that's the lowest current count from a series that we've had. Well, I mean, if we counted like the fragmentary passage of Kingdom Hearts separately, which we might have, I don't know. Maybe we counted that as part of like with Dream Drop Distance, because the fragmentary passage only had 3 fails, but it was also only 7 episodes. I'm on normal. Okay. Remember when I said that we were gonna like blaze through this episode? Or, like we could blaze through runs and it'd be like super quick and maybe like 10 minutes? Yeah, that was like 10 minutes ago.
Gotta focus.
Shall I proceed then? Onward I dive!
We went on tangents and then I started like talking instead of moving towards the goal.
We sure we can handle this?
Oh, Pokemon Emerald only had 10 fails despite how long that series was.
Well done.
Drop a green, please. Just, I don't know how, but just drop one.
almost too easy.
I don't think any of the pins we're going to get today are going to be new. It's dropping nothing but Coney pins. Which, I mean, the only one we had from it was a Coney pin. So... we could have probably predicted it. Ooh, I need to find the numbers of some of these, the number of fails we've had in some of these series. For some reason, there was some I didn't keep track of. Like what episodes we had the fails in, or like how many we had in total. I don't remember when we did when we started like the total fails count at the end of the series. According to this spreadsheet, I think it was Kingdom Hearts 2. Which was quite a ways into us counting fails. Because that was what, season 23? No, 28. That was season 28. And we started counting fails in season 10. So that's 18 games. Is it 18 games? Yep. 18 games where I didn't keep a count of. I have gone back and counted a couple of them because I was curious, but I'm still missing several.
Let's move.
Like, I don't know how many fails there were in Spyro 2, even though that should be, I don't know, I don't think simple's the correct word, seeing as how the fails didn't start until halfway through it. Crash Warped is going to be annoying to count, just because all Crash games are annoying to count.
Let's move.
I think out of all the games we played so far, the Crash Bandicoot series might have the highest fail count.
What an awful affliction.
Like, on average. Even though I'm pretty sure CTR 1,
Leave it to me.
even though it was before the fail count, if we like did retroactive fails, would be probably very low. Well, it might be hard to count because we would have kept track of like how many attempts, like the crystal counts and like time trial attempts it would have taken. I don't know if I cut those out or not. They might be still in the series. I don't know. That was very early on. So I might have just like shown them all.
We got this in the bag.
But I mean, like, Warped probably had a lot. Crash 2 had a lot. Crash 1 had a lot.
We really killed it out there.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Crash Warped had over 100 fails.
Twisters are on top.
I should change my difficulty to easy so I can guarantee that I don't have to switch difficulty anymore. The current fail count record is held by Donkey Kong Country, because I think we failed at least like multiple times per episode. Where is it? Where's that part? Yeah, we like failed at least. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 episodes we didn't die in out of the whole series, and some of them were brutal. What episode has the highest fail count? Like, in general. I feel like there's one. Okay, so there's a Zero Mission episode that has 30. Which accounts for the majority of the fails in Zero Mission. That might be it. It might be that 30 fails in one episode. Because nothing else looks like it's even close. Hey, what am I doing? I'm stalling. Huh? There we go. Sorry, I'm distracted. I know the first Spyro, the first episode that had fails. Oh no, there we go. There's a Oh, of course, it's Crash Bandicoot 1. There's a 38 fail episode. What'd we do? What happened?
Let's move.
It doesn't look like it's part of the time trials. Oh, no. It can't. No. What could have caused us to fail that many times? It must have been... I mean, it looks like it was a later stage. It was either a later stage going through it the first time, or it was us going through the, like, doing like the revisits to try and get all the gems. I feel like it was a gem revisit, and we must have done something to die a lot. It might be. Wasn't there a level that I like got stuck on?
Let's move. Gotta focus.
I don't remember. What episode number is it? It's episode 32 of Crash Bandicoot 1.
Let's have a look.
Well, now that's gonna bother me if I don't know what it is. Hold on, I'm doing research while I'm playing this game.
Oh, this is gonna be easy.
Boy, 2009.
I foresee no difficulties.
Bandicoot. Okay, so episode 32 was... Oh, that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. It's Stormy Ascent. Yes, that's what I thought. Wait, episode 28 had 34. What was that? Fumbling in the Dark. Okay, that was the episode I thought it was before confirming it was Stormy Ascent.
Let's move.
I'm afraid to play another Crash Bandicoot game on the channel. I mean, the problem here that we have now with Crash Bandicoot is which way do we go? Because where we're currently at, we've been going backwards because we started with CTR and we went backwards to the first game. But now we have a choice. Do we go with like the legacy run of the games, or do we just skip them and go with the most recent one, 4? But, you know, because they reset the timeline or whatever. And here's the problem with 4. I stopped playing it. I never beat it.
Let's move.
Because that game was starting to break me. Getting 100% in Crash 4 is going to be, if I have to do it on the channel, it's going to be a nightmare.
Let's move.
I'm going back because I don't know if I got this or not. I did. Okay.
Let's move.
But I've also never played Wrath of Cortex, so I feel like that would also that would be like in a similar vein of Nightmare, but maybe a little bit less. I mean, I would know what to expect. But from what I've seen of Wrath of Cortex, it's like Warped, but worse.
Get in my way and get shredded, yo.
Let us tread carefully.
Are we awesome or what?
I know that I'm afraid of time trials in games because they're such a difficulty spike. The ones that scared me, the time trial that scared me the most is when Sly added them during the first Sly game, because those ones were like, you need to either beat them or you're not. It's like you have to be perfect to get through these times on some of these levels. Like, how many attempts did it take us to get through the first time trial in Sly 1? Did Slide 2 have time trials? Oh boy, we played through that game kind of recently. Oh, you know what? I don't remember anything about Slide 2 because it happened before Skyrim. Let's see, based on the fails near the end, it looks like we had a lot of fails near the end. So I'm going to assume, yes, time trials were a thing. Or else just the final world was difficult. Okay, one more dive, one more phone call, and then another dive. So 2 more dives.
Shall I proceed then? Onward I dive! I must needs weather this storm.
Speaking of fails, talking about future games that we have to deal with. Well, I mean, Psychonauts 2 and Rhombus of Ruin. I mean, they're platformers. So, platformers typically have, like, high fail counts just because very easy to lose lives in those games. Well, I mean, Rhombus of Ruin isn't a platformer, but it also might be. It also might have a lot of fails in it, just because I haven't played that game since 2020, so I don't really remember much about it.
We really killed it out there.
And I know there was one section when I was playing through it that I definitely got stuck on.
It appears our efforts.
So I feel like if I get to that place again, I will point it out, and I might get stuck again.
Huh?
But Psychonauts 2 is also at the moment easier than it was when I played it at launch because of DLC they added to the game. Very minor DLC,
Let's move.
but DLC that made something very easy compared to how it was before. I don't want to spoil too much because we'll be talking about it when we finally play through Psychonauts 2, and well, I mean, we're getting close to the end of this game, so we're getting close to the start of Psychonauts 2.
Let's have a look.
Although once again, we do have to play through Rhombus of Ruin first, as 58-point prologue.
All right. Who wants a piece of bread?
I love how dumb that name is.
game.
No, I'm on easy. Oh wait, I need to be on easy. Oh, my heart. I forgot that we don't have the easy drop of this thing. It's like, oh, I almost scared myself so much because we're in the boss fight that took us 10 minutes to get to again. The problems of not paying attention.
Gotta get my head back into zone.
I feel like we had Rapturous Rabbids as this drop before. Oh, now I'm afraid. Now the doubt is set in, and I'm afraid. Because we got Rapturous Rabbids last time, so now I'm worried that maybe we did easy difficulty last time. But I thought we did normal difficulty last time. So either it's normal and easy drop are the exact same, which would make sense why their drop rates are the same, despite me lowering my drop rate as low as you go. Or I screwed up, in which case, oh, let's warm up that fail counter. Let me just jump to a different day to hope for the best. I'm just going to assume I did it correctly, and we won't be restarting from that point in the day. So we'll just jump to this day where we'll be going to spend next episode. Probably the whole thing, because this one took us the whole episode to get 3 drops. We got to get 4 drops from this thing. I think my prediction when we were going through the story the first time was all right, where, you know, everyone was suffering a severe loss during this week. And we were worried for Beat at this point because he was acting like the pillar of like high morale. And we were like, oh, something's gonna happen to him. Oh, we got classical cacophony last time. Okay. All right, I misrepresented what pin we did get. I think we did get Rapturous Rabbits, but it was from, like, the other enemy that we fought. Whew. We're at 96.1 on the Noiseipedia. We're at 98.3 here. We still have 6 pins left. And like we said, the only ones we need to look for are this one and this one. Those are the only 2 we don't know where they're at. I do need to throw in all of my equipment back on so that we can boost our drop rate chance of this thing. I think we will go for the ultimate drop first, because that one's going to be the most annoying to go for. But maybe we go for the easy drop first, just so I can know where to, like, save the game. So we'll probably just go through it on easy. I do need to boost my drop rate a lot. We need to go through it on easy to find out, like, where the perfect spot is to save the game, so that when we do go for ultimate, we save the game, fight it. If we don't get the drop, we just reset the save like we have been previously. Luckily, we know that at our highest drop rate that we can get, it's about 10%. So it's going to be a lot easier than the wolf was. It's just going to be a lot more annoying if we fail it and have to reset. But luckily, the only thing we need to worry about is the ultimate drop, because I think everything else is guaranteed when our drop rate is at its max. Then the annoying part will be getting to the fight. %, still. I feel like once we get this guy done, we might be at 95%. We'll have to see. I don't exactly know how the percentage is calculated. It must be taking like an average of everything that actually is keeping like a percentage track. Like this is at 94, 98, 96, 99, 82. So maybe if we average those out, we might get 94 point something, and it'll like match up with what we currently have on our save thing, but we'll see. So, on the next episode of Neo, The World Ends With You Blind, we will be heading off to fight this thing, the big jelly, on this day. The unfortunate boss that we can't rematch here, right? I mean, there is a boss, but that's the Leo Armo fight that we don't need to rematch because we already do have its ulti drop. So, yeah, we just need to rematch the Plague Noise, which will involve us having to get through pretty much the whole day, replaying it, getting back to that spot in Miyashita Park, and then fighting it, and then restarting the day so we can go get the other drops from it. So, until next time, hopefully you enjoy.